Hello, it's me, Lorenzo Buttram Hubbard. Hashtag, I'm Lorenzo bitch. Hashtag the Gay Socialite. Hashtag the Brickle Socialite. And I wanted to kind of intertwine a couple things today. What I wanted to do is to mesh some of the TV shows that I enjoy, that I think have a very good message woven inside of them, and just life in general. So the TV shows that I'm going to talk about are Pose, RuPaul's Drag Race, and a TV show called Rise. Okay, all three of them have a gay theme, but I am the gay socialite as well. So, but all of these are maybe have a gay theme, but trust me, they all meet on the corner of heterosexual avenue. Okay, so what I thought is incredibly interesting to share with each one of these shows is that each one of them have a very strong message about, if you really pay attention to them, of things that you could take with you and use in your daily life. For example, on RuPaul's Drag Race this season, there was one particular episode where it was like good twin, bad twin, or evil twin, or something like that. And they were talking about dealing with that negative side, the evil side of you, that side of you that keeps you from accomplishing the things that you really should accomplish, or you could accomplish, or that you want to accomplish, because that part is always there, like basically putting you down or saying you can or whatever. And I think that each one of us has that in us. And it does not matter if you're gay or straight or male or female, transgender or not. Each one of us has that person, that other side of us that is constantly lurking in the background, telling you that you are something different or something less than or something more than or whatever than what it is that you project to the world, or whatever that you have worked so hard to project to the world. And absolutely I can relate to that. I would like to say that I am a very positive person, and I like to think that I am a very positive person even in regards when it comes to myself. But I must say, it is very difficult to walk in the sunshine of Lorenzo. It is. And I have friends and I have clients who recognize that. And they recognize that it's so easy for me to pay compliments to others. It's so easy for me to do things for other people, but it's very difficult for me to accept that same when it comes my way. It's very easy for me to accept the compliment about my work, for example, when I create something, because that is a God-given talent. I share it with the world. I am so glad that I have been blessed with the talent. But when people make comments about other things that are either physical, or if they're about personality or other things, it's almost like a little uncomfortable for me to say, obviously it's not uncomfortable for me to say thank you, but it's uncomfortable for me to accept that what they're saying is absolutely true. Because there's always that little teeny little person that's in the back saying, like RuPaul, I believe, said on her show and on his show, don't you believe what they're saying? You know they don't know what they're talking about. That person absolutely does exist. So I'd like to say thank you for them doing that particular episode, because it's important for people to recognize, no matter how famous you may become, or how rich you may become, or how fabulous you think your body is, or how beautiful you are, blah, 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 blah. There's always within inside of most of us that little voice that is the little evil side of you that is trying to keep you and block you from the blessings that you rightfully deserve. So thank you to RuPaul's Drag Race for bringing RuPaul's Drag. I have to say that slowly. RuPaul's Drag Race. It's RuPaul's Drag Race because she owns it It's an apostrophe S, possession. So, but also, I would like to do this because here in Miami, everywhere I go, especially in the gay community, well, mainly in the gay community, they call me Mama Ru. Because once I put on my glasses, girl, hello. So I purposely did this particular recording without my glasses on because I don't want to look like RuPaul. I don't want to be like, hey, it's me. First of all, yes, much respect to RuPaul. The second show is now a new show that just came on, and I'm loving it. And it's called Pose. Girl, first of all, the show is everything. But the thing that I'm enjoying about the show, okay, for people who don't know what Pose is, it's kind of like a television series. It's on FX, and it's like a show version or more of a movie scripted version of Truth or Dare, the one that Madonna was in. It explained the houses and voguing and all of that. So this would be more of a movie version, more of a TV show version of Truth or Dare, which was more of a documentary. So I love this show. First of all, because I went to school in New York, and during the time that this particular show is from the mid-'80s, late 80s, and wow. And I love the fact that they're staying true to a lot of the things that were going on then, and they're actually taking their time to tell everyone's story, not just the gay man story, not just the black gay man, not just the Latino gay man, not just the white guy who likes transgender or the transgender or they're taking their time to actually tell a lot of different people's stories and how during that time the houses and all of that affected each one of them. And even when you didn't realize that a house or a house member was affecting you, or the way that you lived, or something that was going on in your life, they could have been. And the things that people did back then, some of them to survive, wow. And some of the things that they did just to be able to feel like they were a part of whatever was going on. It's also nice to see where we evolve, or how we evolve, or where we come. For me to look at that show, and they have a character that's in there that kind of sort of mimics the person that's sitting in the White House right now. And when I watch that show, and I think about the fact that, hey, this person was already sitting in their office and was already in their 40s, and I was just a kid. I was just a teenager going to school and coming down to the pier and watching them vogue and finding that incredibly amazing, watching people be creative. And then now looking at where and how far people can come in their lives, and how some people haven't changed at all. Maybe their job title has changed, but they're the same person that they were 30 years ago. And I am absolutely not the same person that I was 30 years ago. I'm not. And the beauty of that show as well is to give some of us an opportunity, even those who weren't around then, and an opportunity to see how thankful we should be that we're still here. Because there are many people who did not have an opportunity to see their dreams come true. There are many people who did not get an opportunity to make it to their 21st birthday or make it to their 20th birthday. Life did not have life in store for them. there was a horrible disease that was taking everyone away. And so for those of us who lived in a city like New York in the mid and late 80s and that are still here and healthy and are able to see and have and watch our dreams come true, we owe it. Absolutely, we owe it to all of those who came before us to live our best selves. And one of the wonderful messages that I'm loving with the show is that it is really saying to each and every young person to live your authentic self and to live the best you can possibly be, because tomorrow's not promised. And that's a message that even resonates today, because you just do not know. Now, I would like to say that it's incredibly, it's funny to me how I came to watch the show. I had several people, not one, not two, not 5, 10 people, let's say, tell me, Lorenzo, oh my God, you should watch Pose. You are so Electra. Lorenzo, you should watch the show, Pose. You're exactly like the mother of the house. You're Electra. Lorenzo, yeah. So I got tired of hearing it. Obviously, I had recorded it. I had set it to record from when it first came out, but I never watched it. And then I went and watched the show because everybody kept telling me that I was the mother of one of the houses, or I reminded them of the mother of one of the houses, and her name was Electra. So I watched the show. I'm watching it. What did I do to you guys? Like, really? I think I'm a nice person. Electra. Now, don't get me wrong. When you guys watch the show, girl, her fashions are for filth. So I think that's what they mean. It's because I slay when it comes to fashion, so that it could not have anything to do with my personality, because my personality is nothing like hers. I do take prisoners, and she does not. So anyway, watch the show Pose. It's on FX. It's also amazing. Another show that I'm enjoying, which also deals with way more than the gay community, because it's really not, it's a show called Rise. And I absolutely love this show, Rise. And it's in hiatus right now because they finished their season, and so now, but you can still see it. But I think that any of you who have ever gone to high school and have had that inner person or that inner you, or that wanted to come out, or any of you who have ever confronted something, or have had a tough childhood, or have had tough parents, or had whatever, you will absolutely enjoy this show. Because once again, every single lesson that this show is sharing is something that you're able to take with you even today. And I absolutely love it. I love everything that they do about the show. I love the way that they do the show. I love the journey that it takes, and I love the way that they go into each family unit, and they give you an opportunity to see that no matter how bad your problems are, there are other people who have problems too. Maybe to you may think yours are bigger, but there are other people suffering. And just saying the word suffering, I'm just going to throw this out there because I don't want to make this dark. I also suggest that you watch the show 13 Reasons Why. Just watch the show, and then you can share your opinion of the show with me. So this is Lorenzo Buttram Hubbard telling you why I think that 3 of the shows that I enjoy are shows that you should enjoy as well. And that each one of these, if you really watch them, will give you some life lessons that you can use even today and every day with everyone. I'm Lorenzo Buttram Hubbard. Hashtag I'm Lorenzo Bitch. Hashtag the Gay Socialite. Hashtag the Brickle Socialite. And I'm just saying, turn on your TV. Hell, who knows? I might be there. Kisses.